Hello there. We are so glad you're here. This Could Get Dicey is an actual play podcast, so you may want to check the content warnings in the episode description.
Hello, and welcome to This Could Get Dicey, an actual play podcast where a group of buds get to unwind from their 9 to 5s, and this time step into the town of Light Spring. My name is Destiny Nieto. I play Mabel. And before things get a little too dicey, I just like to say it's a beautiful day to be like Garfield and have a bunch of lasagna and hate Mondays.
Oh,
Nice.
Hell yeah,
all the time,
hell
dude.
hell yeah.
all the time.
I love lasagna. I love lasagna and I fucking hate Mondays, dog.
Mm-hmm.
How'd it go?
What kind of lasagna was it?
Yeah. Did you make it yourself? Was it frozen?
It was a frozen lasagna
Hell
from
yeah,
H-E-B,
let's go.
so it was pretty good.
Yummy.
It was
Yum.
their veggie one.
Oh.
That sounds good.
It's pretty yummy.
What were the veggies in it?
Broccoli and carrots,
Hmm.
Oh.
I think.
Like a
It's
spinach?
it's
Was there
like
like a
this is
spinach in
veggie. It means it's all cheese.
there?
Here's a broccoli.
There's the problem with certain cuisines of foods, largely like Tex-Mex or Italian, is that like when I think of like, oh, I want the vegetarian version, I want a vegetarian lasagna. That's just like ricotta,
Yep.
ricotta lasagna, and like same thing with like, oh, I want like Tex-Mex vegetarian. That's just cheese enchiladas. Like, yummy, 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 yummy. Don't add any vegetables. Just remove the meat.
Oh, I would kill for lasagna. I haven't had lasagna in so long, but I do hate Mondays, so I feel this. Damn, good lasagna would be good.
Now, was this how big was this lasagna and how much did you eat of it? Because if I whip up a frozen lasagna like the party tray, I can slam that whole. I can slam a
whole
lot
thing.
of that thing.
The
Family
Plus
box-
salad.
the box said 5 servings, and I ate like half of it.
Okay.
light work.
Was it yummy?
Yes, it was really yummy. I usually don't have it a lot because David doesn't like it, and David's not here. So this is my David's not here food. This is just for me.
Interesting. Oh, that's here. Really quick, let's unpack that. Like, Kenny and I have both talked about like wife out of town. It's time to eat.
You'll
chicken
have
wings. Like,
yes.
like is pasta like you're like lasagna Italian? Is that your like?
No,
I'm home
it's
alone, time to
specifically
eat.
this lasagna.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Can I tell you a potentially gory story about lasagna?
Sure.
Sure.
I already ate it, so
When I was a kid, okay, my dad was in the military for a long time, and he had like a really strong stomach for blood and gore and stuff. He like didn't bother him. So one time my older brother and I tried to trick him into thinking one of us had cut our hand off in the blender. And so we put some lasagna in the blender and blended it all up and then put a bunch of it on like balled up our hand and put the skin stuff you use in theater, liquid latex, like all over our hand.
Oh yeah.
And then
hell yeah.
covered it in lasagna. And then we turned it on when my dad got home, and my brother screamed at the top of his lungs. And my dad came in, and he was just standing there calmly in the doorway. And he just said, "Okay, let's put a tourniquet on." And he started taking his belt on. He was not worried. He was not scared. He was not like freaked out or angry. He just started taking his belt off. It was like going to put a tourniquet on my brother. And we just kind of like let the gag die because it wasn't fun.
Do you think it's because it smelled like lasagna and so he knew what it was?
He
What
was
if
mad that we
picked up-
wasted
what if
half of lasagna. He was
Right.
angry about that.
What if he picked up your brother's like arm and was just like, "Trust me, this is what we used to do in the military," and then was like, blah, 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 blah. Like, delicious. Hi, my name is Alex Villarreal. I play the character Cesario, and it is a beautiful day to smell good.
Ooh,
Nice.
what's that like?
I've little. I mean, this isn't like unique. I'm always worried about how I smell. I've since I was like a little kid. Like I remember the first time I ever realized I had BO. I was just like, this is what is just the reality now. Like I was so little, and I was in the backseat of my parents' car. This is all coming to me really really fast right now. And I like happened to like touch my armpit and like smell my hand, and I was just like, I was literally asking my mom, like, is this just it now forever? And she was just like, yeah, dog, you just like everybody smells bad. You smell bad too. Like it's just like it's your natural body odor. It's okay. And like we're just you take the steps that you need to, that you feel comfortable with like hygiene and stuff. And I was like, and ever since then I was like, holy shit. Like I've always been like I hate the idea that I ever smell bad. And but I never think about wanting to smell good. I just don't want to smell bad. And so like I always make sure I don't smell bad, but when somebody walks by you and it doesn't matter who they are,
Yes.
but you just go, holy fuck, they smelled good. Obviously it's not natural. Like obviously they have spritzed themselves with something. They've done something to make themselves smell good, but you are just like, that motherfucker like smelled good.
It feels so creepy though to tell someone you smell good, even though like clearly
they want to
like
they
9
want
times
to
out
hear
of 10
it.
they
Say
put
that.
something on them
Yeah.
to make them
Mhm.
smell
Be like, "You smell
good.
gr-"
So it's like it's not supposed to be, but to be like, you smell good is like,
I've been in the habit of the past like at least like I don't know, like a year or two of like, if somebody I'll just be like, damn, you smell good, and they'll be like, oh, thank you so much. I'm like, I did this, and I'm like, well, it smells good job. But I basically, long story short, I got this new like sort of daily lotion to like put on my face, and I think it smells so good. And the cool thing about like face lotion that smells good is that you get to smell it because it's on your face. And so I put it on, and I was just like, oh my god, I think I smell so good. I literally went up to Olivia and I was like, dude, smell my fucking face. And she did. She was like, holy shit, you smell good. And I'm like, hell yeah. Wife thinks I smell good. You can't tell by the way I move. No time to talk.
When you're a parent of a very young child, you find joy in the little things, like your own
The
face
little
smelling
things.
good.
My own face smelling good. And I want to get into, I've never been a like a cologne, like a spritzy spray, and I don't know where to start, and I wouldn't know where to begin.
you should watch that guy's video. You know the one where he's like a perfume guy, and then he sprays
The
himself,
perfume guy?
and he's like, I can't come.
Yes, he's just
Do you
like,
know who I'm talking about?
he's like sometimes I jack off for 6 hours and I cannot come.
You can get him an
But-
accent, but he doesn't have an accent. It's
No,
just some white
yes,
guy.
he has he's an Eastern European, like white. He's from like Eastern
Oh,
Europe.
well, you gave him like a Mexican accent there.
Well-
That was me trying to do an Eastern European accent on the podcast live.
Okay.
Damn.
But yes, he's like a
Oh god.
like masculine scent reviewer guy, and then he's just like, yeah, I can't come, and then he starts
Have you
like,
ever seen?
therapizing it, and it's
I'd-
like, bro,
Yes, he'll be like, it's like, I think it's because my girlfriend, like at this one time, like he'll like, and then be like, anyway, this is this perfume. Have you ever seen the video of him where he coughs? He sniffs a piece of perfume so hard he coughs, and when he coughs, a giant tonsil stone.
Oh, I have seen this
shoots
guy.
out of his
That's
mouth.
that guy?
Yes, that's that guy.
Oh, okay. I've seen that video in particular.
His
Tonsil
name is
stone.
his name is like Jeremy Fragrance. It's like Jeremy. It's Jeremy. I think it's Jeremy Fragrance. Incredible content, but
So
he's one of
good.
those people that you watch videos and you feel really bad for him
right?
because
right.
he's in his like living room, and his living room is like nothing but colognes.
Oh, weird.
It's
And yet-
everywhere.
And yet, many people know him, and many people don't know us. So I don't know.
Right, you know,
We're doing the wrong thing.
maybe we should start talking more about how we can or cannot come.
I can hack up a tonsil stone on air if I need to.
I can too. Whatever we need to do.
Hello, I'm Kenny Chilton, and I play Tub. And it's a beautiful day to obsessively carry everything with you that you need in any given situation in your backpack.
Are you turning into an everyday carry guy? You know,
What is-
EDC?
What does that mean?
There's
Just an everyday
people
carry.
on the internet and they do everyday carry, and it's like kind of like survivalist stuff to be like, at a moment's notice, you'll never know when you need like a knife, a string, a lighter, or like a way to start a fire, or
Okay,
a
then yes.
pin, things like
Then
that.
yes.
But there's also like sometimes like a minimalist aspect to it of like
Yeah.
how
What's the
little
little
can
I
I
would
carry
need?
on my body.
Or in how
Yeah.
small can I
But-
get this everyday carry stuff
Yes.
to be like,
No,
I
that's
need
not-
a pin
that's
and
not
a knife
exactly-
and this, and it fits into my wallet.
No,
you know,
I
that
mean
kind of-
like stuff that's convenient to have that like when you need it and it's not there, it's like super inconvenient to not have it. So I used to be a stage manager in the theater, and your job is to eliminate surprise. And so you have, you have a stage manager kit and it has everything in it, like Tylenol, a pair of fabric scissors,
Condoms.
a little piece of ribbon, an unopened tube of chapstick, cough drops ready to go, Tide pen, deodorant, which I just put on when Alex was talking about BO. I was like, oh, let me reach in my bag and put on deodorant because I think I need it. That kind of stuff. And like, I am always the guy at work or whatever who has the thing. Like, I have it. If you need it, I have it in my backpack. Just ask me. And I have it. Loose
But
leaf
start testing
tea.
'em.
Loose leaf tea in my backpack.
Tampon.
I don't, maybe I should.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
You
I
heard it
carry
here.
them.
Confirmed sexist.
Do you have a condom?
I don't because I work in a school and that was not a good idea
That's
to like
fair.
carry around.
Peanut butter crackers.
I can't have peanut butter because again I work in a school. That's like carrying around a gun.
It is like carrying around a gun.
gun.
You're right.
Like at the front of schools now, it's like there's a sign that's like no guns and no peanut butter, like side by side.
So
Um,
kids
oh.
really can't have PB&J at school anymore?
No, but they do have sun butter, which is pretty good.
I would fucking kill myself.
No.
That's what I ate every day for lunch for all my life. Sorry, Destiny, what were you going to ask Kenny? at the
Oh,
end?
that's fine. We're past the bit.
Ask me if
We're
I
not-
have something,
we're-
and I'll tell you
We're
whether I have
in
it.
it.
Something that
Do you
would
have one
need.
of those like booger catchers?
Oh, like
you
a
know,
little
the baby-
syringe?
The baby things that you like
A baby
squeeze in it.
syringe?
Sure.
A booger
in our
catcher.
diaper
Yeah.
bag, sure.
But in this bag that you have.
No, I just mean like adults. Like what would an adult need? Wait, are
I
you using
mean,
those?
yeah.
Oh, no, I don't have that. Sorry.
Tissues?
Tissues I have.
Lotion.
I have lotion. And I have body lotion
Fuckers.
and hand lotion.
Damn.
Oh, we freaking got
Aloe
baby oil
vera.
in there too.
I have lotion with aloe vera, but not aloe vera like for sunburns. In the summer, I will.
You're making a list.
Yeah, I'm adding to it.
If you want to add to the list, just carry around one cigarette in case of emergency for Alex. Just one, just
a good
in
idea.
case I need it.
That's a good idea.
I've been very good. I haven't had one in a long time. But just for me, just in case.
It's to the point where I lose a lot of stuff at airports because I just forget to take it out of my bag. So I like can't have my little Leatherman handy knife or whatever, or like the tube that I have is over 3 ounces, so I have to throw it away. I forget until I'm like at security. Anyway, you need something? Let me know.
Okay.
Unless it's a tampon.
Kenny. No, hey,
Hey,
no
take that
girl
shit
stuff.
elsewhere.
In Kenny's bag o' tricks.
Hi, my name is Becky Schmader, and I am the game master for This Could Get Dicey. And it's a beautiful day to just rack up a really, really long to-do list.
To like make the
we're not
to-do
talking
list?
about we're not crossing anything off.
Yeah,
We're
this
just
isn't about
making
crossing it
a
off.
list.
It's about adding to it.
Oh, great. Okay, I do like
Is
that
this
as well.
physical, digital, mental?
Right now it's mental, needs to be physical. I've been wanting to make I want to make a house book, like a big leather bound tome of like that way I could keep track of like stuff in one spot. Including like to-do lists and like when you did stuff and all that. Haven't done that yet. It's on the to-do list.
That's a good idea.
But until then it's just mental. And then maybe whiteboard soon.
It's like running your camp in Red Dead Redemption, and everything's in that one like book.
Exactly.
That's
Okay,
cool.
yeah.
I want something like that where I
That's
can be
really
like repaired the refrigerator
you-
on this date.
You could do it memento style. You know, and instead of every day you wake up in the morning and on your forehead is tattooed like this guy killed your fucking
Yeah.
wife, it's just like go take out the trash, Becky. And it's just all over your body. It's just like
all these tattoos, and then you have to
mow
get them
the lawn.
removed, and yeah.
And every day you're like, what the fuck is going on?
And then every day you're like, wait, I did that though. I did do that.
What the frick? I've never seen Memento. I've never seen it. I want to see it so bad. It sounds so cool.
Maybe you should on paternity leave. Maybe it's time to watch it.
Hey, dude, it's just me and my boy just plopped up in front of, really close in front of the TV and being like, we're gonna watch Memento together.
If you stay like 12 feet away, he can't see it yet, so it's fine.
12 feet.
If
I
he's
don't
12
think
feet
I
away,
have a
Alex
spot
can't
that's
see it.
12. Yeah. I don't think I have a spot in my house that's 12 feet away from anything. But anyway, yeah, making a list of things to do because they ain't nothing better than crossing
Because
things
that's
off a
exactly.
list.
It's
Oh
the
my gosh, yeah.
anticipation of like, this is gonna feel good when I start getting these things
I'll
done.
be bricked up.
It's just helpful to know too. Like I feel like it's a weight off your shoulders when it's all in this list instead of just in your head.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why I need to make this tome
Mm-hmm.
so I can start writing it down.
A home tome.
A home tome, exactly.
home tome.
Exactly. And I'm going to embellish that on the front of the leather. It's going to be great.
Cool.
And like really, really thick with like the lining of the paper is gold, like a religious text.
Oh, the paper I have is like dyed, like tea dyed with torn edges. Does that
Ooh.
work?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, no,
So
yeah.
it's
As
it's
long
like
as there's some
old.
sort of aesthetic,
Yes.
like an aesthetic to it.
It's because I watched this Adam Savage video, the guy from Mythbusters,
Mhm.
and he made this tome, and then he started distressing it. I was like, damn, that looks sick as hell.
That's really cool.
Are you all ready to play some Daggerheart?
I can't come.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Sick.
I can't.
He's gonna come.
Smell good.
Last we left off, our rangers found their way out of Gilliam's lair and made their way back to the surface with the giant storm snake body as well as some of the animals they managed to free, who then shortly after ran away. Back on the surface, they were told by Linos that the town would be wanting to hear from the three of them, and that at around dusk or dinner time, you all should head over to Bubba's Big Fun Place in memory of Old Man Bubba. The lights are always on for Bubba all the time, for a town meeting about this, where even the miners were going to be in attendance. You all then headed to the Ranger Lodge and took a little breather as you recovered from your adventure below and prepared for the town meeting. That is where we find you all, sort of wrapping up your afternoon and preparing to head over there. So any final preparations, now would be the time.
Don't forget to give yourself hope.
Yes,
It's
thank
a
you,
new
Destiny.
session.
And I get a fear. I don't know what the max fear is, but I'm at 12.
I think. Didn't you say it's 12? I don't know.
I think it's 12. It's 12 now.
Okay. Sounds good. Use that. I can't wait for you to use all this fear in this
I don't know how to
discussion
use
about
it.
to
We're
have.
going to figure out how to use it during this town meeting, I think. Everyone's just going to start pulling out guns.
Use a fear. There's another gun.
Everybody, please. Before we go to Bubba's,
Okay.
we do this every single time.
Oh, right.
Somebody has to pick up the bill, and we
Mabel
keep
touches
saying,
their nose.
No, we don't do nose goes. That's for cowards, Mabel, and you are not a coward. We need to come up with a proper game and system for who is going to cover the bill at Bubba's, because we do this and most of the time I just Irish goodbye and we get all passive aggressive about it. So let's figure out who, like, it could be a numbers thing, a dice thing, a race, something that who's going to cover the bill at Bubba's this time.
A race doesn't seem fair to me. I'm much bigger than you.
I would win. Yes. I'd love to.
That's
race.
debatable. And when you mean pick up the bill, just for the 4 of us?
The 3 of us. Gunther, he can find his own way there, and he can find his own way
I
back.
meant
Is that his name?
us 3 and Serpiente. I know the Goons isn't part of that.
Oh, well, Serpiente usually just takes little tiny baby snake sips from your drink. I don't really think he gets factored into the bar tab either way.
Oh, mainly I was just wondering if you just meant us, or like we're getting the whole town's tab.
Fuck no,
We
fuck
can't
no.
afford
This is
that
all.
for sure.
No. These motherfuckers do not pay us ever to do anything. We usually put it under the Rangers, and we don't have a steady source of income. So, like, usually one of us ends up picking up the tab. Let's decide that before we go.
I will choose at random.
That doesn't seem like you'll do.
Cesario.
It
Oh,
seems
I got.
no.
I have an
see,
idea.
That was
Joking.
crazy. That's what
I'm
I'm saying.
joking.
Hold on. Maybell, Maribel, what is your?
You've known her for a year.
I love
You
it
know
when
her
you
name.
call me by my nickname.
Maribel.
It's longer than my actual name.
I know it's a little. It's a third syllable.
Maybe instead of Tub, we ask Serpiente to think of a number, and then the 3 of us guess that number.
That's a good idea.
Okay, I think. Okay, I mean, I think that is the fairest thing. Okay, where do we go from here?
I
Turn all
have a
the lights
guess.
down now.
I have a guess.
Yes.
Does everyone have a guess?
What do we need to set parameters? What are we doing? 1 to 5,000?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's not that.
One
There's
1 to 50.
How about 1 to 20? It seems the most random if we were using a die, for example.
But okay, well, hold on. Well, what is this, like, closest to the number but not over?
No, why would anyone do that? That doesn't make sense.
Okay, so it's just we just keep saying numbers until we land on the number.
Whoever's
then? Because what
closest.
happens if
Whoever's
Whoever's-
closest.
okay, it's just whoever's closest between 1 through 20.
Serpiente, I know what the number is.
Okay, so
So
I
the
think-
furthest person has to buy.
Correct.
the furthest person has to carry the pick of the tab.
Okay.
So I think Serpiente, Becky, you should roll a dice.
I did.
Okay. And then we should harder the cards it style. Just how you feel.
Well, Tub
May-
casts
maybe-
Nature's Tongue. Says, so, Piente, he's gonna whisper, Piente, tell me if it's higher or lower.
I throw up my hands like, I know I can't understand you, but I know you're talking to the fucking snake, and I start to walk.
Is
No,
it 7?
Serpiente doesn't play like that.
Okay, I say 7.
I want to hear yours.
How do we have to have a system for who guesses first.
Well, you just guessed first.
I'll think of a number.
You just. Okay, so okay, yeah, we it's numbers the whole way down. Tub 7. Okay, fine. Mabel, on the count of 3, we say our number.
Okay.
1,
1,
2,
two,
3,
11.
15.
pretty even spread, 4 across the board.
Hello, Maple. This is Serpiente in your ear.
Hi, Serpiente.
The number was
She's-
5.
She's cheating.
No, I can understand Serpiente too. I also have animals speak.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Tub. The number
Hi.
was 5. So I think
The
you
number
win.
was 5.
So, Cesario, it's you. The number was 5.
That's fine. I will pick up the tab this time.
Oh, this is gonna
I
be
will
so
just-
easy, Maple.
And yeah, the fact that you just said this out loud, Tub,
Oh.
already makes me think
I said
the
it in
next time we do
snake. You
this,
can't understand that.
the fact that you all are still talking in snake talk makes me think that something is afoot here. So the next time we do this, Serpiente does not get to guess the number because I cannot talk to Serpiente.
You see Serpiente get real sad.
You hurt his feelings.
I'm not. I go to Serpiente and I say, I am not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just trying to. Can you understand me right now?
He nods his head. Yes.
Okay. I can't understand you, but my two friends here can understand you. That just doesn't seem fair.
I can teach you.
I could teach
Serpiente folds his body enough to shrug and be like, seems like a
It's
you
not- and
problem.
well, it's not your fault, Serpiente. That's not a you thing. And yes, I would be happy to learn a new skill, Mabel. Either way, yes, I will pick up the tab this time.
Thank you.
We can come up with a new game next time. Every time we go to Bubba's whatever the fucks, we have to come up with a new game to figure out who's picking up the tab.
That's a good idea. Keep us sharp and on our toes.
Sure. I just don't want to pay.
We'll see what happens.
But this time I will.
Okay.
All right, everybody, hands in, go team. 1, 2, 3, go team.
Go team.
Go team.
You all head over to Bubba's, and upon arrival, you see that a majority of the town has convened here at Bubba's fun place. Lights are always on for Bubba. I missed a line there. Doesn't matter. The town has been quite divided the last year, but with the trouble the youth got into, it seems like the differences are being put aside tonight. For the first time in quite a long time, the congregation at Bubba's has members from all the factions in town. We have the miners, the few remaining rangers, the long-timers, the new-timers, youth, and the Ludaceline followers. And they all want answers as to what happened down in the cave.
Thank you so much for listening to episode 7 of our podcast, This Could Get Dicey. It means so much that you're here. I know in the last episode I said I was going to keep the ad break short because I was tired. This time I'm going to keep the ad break short because my son is napping in the next room and I'm scared that I'm going to wake him up. But that shouldn't stop you from enjoying our wonderful little podcast, if I do say so myself. Thank you so much to our patrons. Kisses, besitos for my patrons. Come join us. Patreon.com/TCGD pod. Find a tier that works for you. If you can't do that, if you don't feel like it, that's cool. Tell a friend. Post about it on your social media. Just keep enjoying it. But sharing the love is like sharing the wealth. And in this metaphor, streams of our podcast are currency. But it's like a socialist thing. So if you get other people to listen, then you get rich too. I didn't really pay attention a lot in government classes. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Let's get back to the episode.
You all enter in and kind of a path sort of clears for you all as you make your way inside. Seems that people are getting their drinks and their food, and they're sitting down at tables sort of surrounding what seems to be like a small stage sort of set up in the middle of the room.
All right, Mabel, Tub, you got it?
Sure. I
Great.
can
And-
just say what happened.
Yeah, that's what I
Fabulous.
prepared for before coming here.
Wonderful. If things get rowdy, that's when I'll come in. And I sit down on a chair and I pull out a very small book and I start reading, and I just start giggling as I read.
Before you get too enthralled in your book, should we have a round?
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, I'm covering the tab. Let me go get us drinks, and then, yes, okay, yes. And then I go get the three of us whatever swill we drink in this town.
Just good old
What
brown
swill
ale.
do we drink in this
A
town?
Bubba
Just-
Brew?
A Bubba Brew, and then you can do like a Dubba Bubba, And that's a brew with a whiskey shot.
Wait, hold on. That's so good.
Double Bubba is very good, and it is the only thing Cesario orders is a double Bubba. And he, in most situations, he would hate having to say like, "Let me get a double Bubba," but he actually does be like,
I need 3 double bubbles.
"I need 3 double Bubbas."
That's very good. I'll just have some tea, thank you.
I come back with the 3 double Bubbas, and I go, "Uh oh."
I don't want that.
Well, the other one's for Serpiente.
Okay, so that's a lot of booze for a tiny snake.
He can handle his own.
I go and get a tea for Tub.
It's a bubble bubba, and it's a bubble tea. Boba tea.
Bubble, bubble.
Hell yeah.
Bubble bubba.
Bubble,
Boba bubba.
bubble, bubble. Thank you.
Is this a good bit, everybody? Is this a good bit at home?
Are you freaking cracking up? Are you freaking laughing your freaking butt off?
Tub stands on the stage and just starts talking without people even having gathered or their attention. It all started hundreds of years ago when people first came to Light Spring. Everything was normal at first, and then not so much. And then we'll tell the events just like as they happened, but then get a little lost in talking about more of the fauna and flora until Mabel steps in to take over for me. So we thought they were just going to be regular quadrupeds, and that wasn't entirely true.
Yeah, that wasn't true, and because there's something afoot in the mines, and the youths knew it, or had a sense, maybe a hunch, and went down themselves without permission, but had good intentions. And what they found, and then what we eventually found, was a giant snake and a little, well, I don't know if he's little. He could be big. I don't really know the size of him. I think, is their pronouns. Their name is Gilliam. They have a super cool voice, which is very important to note.
I lift my head up from my book and I go, "I object," and I go back to my book.
We have a consensus that the voice was pretty cool.
Thank you, Tub. By this time, are more people kind of listening?
Lots of people are listening, and some like commotion is kind of starting in the crowd. You hear one of the old timers speak up, an older human named Jimmy that you all know well, who's been here a long time. Hey, yeah, you said there's a guy named Gilliam living in the walls of the cave down there?
Yes.
What are we gonna do about that?
That's a great question. The floor is open to what we should be doing about that.
Jimmy, you have valuable things to say. If you have an idea, we'd be glad to hear it.
Well, if he's making dangerous traps that our youth are gonna fall into or be intrigued by, then I think we should kill him.
Okay, the answer to everything can't be to kill him. Where were you the night Bubba died?
I was at my home asleep.
Okay, an investigation for another time.
We did that last summer, and the evidence was inconclusive of who did it, but we all know that it was conclusive that somebody did it.
Yeah, well, yes, but that's besides the point right now. Why did you even bring that up?
I just thought we should make that known. It wasn't me, okay? But I do think we should kill Gilliam. That sounds like a dangerous person that we shouldn't have in town.
Well,
It
I
wasn't
do.
me.
While I do agree that they are a dangerous person, we don't exactly know like where they are. We just kind of heard a voice.
There was no source to this voice. It was coming from all around, and when I tried to cancel out magical effects, presumably coming from this Gilly crystal, I could not seem to locate to them.
Bella and Marcon are there, the two youth that spoke with you all at the Rangers facilities earlier in the day. And they speak up. Bella first. When we went down there, we couldn't make sense of anything that I guess Gilliam was saying to us. It just sounded like a bunch of jarbled language, or at some points maybe it did sound a little bit clearer, but you mean that they were talking to you like clear as day?
Yes, we could understand them. Could you not?
We couldn't understand it. It was kind of scary, but we were really brave, everybody in town, despite what you all might be thinking about us.
Yeah, no, they were speaking to us quite clearly. One of the things that they were kind of obsessed with talking about was action, and how they've watched us in the past year and are disappointed in the actions we have not taken. Perhaps they saw us taking action and decided to speak to us.
Lino speaks up, the fungrel from the mines. Well, I'd say that they've done a pretty good job of getting us to move into action. This is the first time most of the town is in one spot, so I guess we should take away from all this that we all love and appreciate and care for the youth of our town, and that we care for you kids, and we don't want you to be in danger. And I know there might have been some frustration that we didn't investigate that hole in the ground earlier, or the back of the cave, but we just don't want kids running off into getting into trouble. There's a reason us adults have a lot of inaction, I guess.
Cesario slaps his book, his little pocketbook closed, and stands and puts it in his pocket and goes, I think that's a great point you brought up, Linos, is, and yes, not to put anybody on the spot, but, yes, you didn't investigate the hole, and currently, not to make this passive-aggressive, but currently, the miners have control and watch over the mines. And in the mines, deep in there, past the salt, I get it, something crazy is happening. And it took a group of children potentially thrusting themselves into danger in order for us to all gather about it. Now, I think in order to do that, we are going to need to sort of loosen the restriction on who is able to come in and out of the mines, and I think it should be us, the Rangers, the three of us specifically. Bye. And I sit back down and I open the book.
Sort of a younger miner speaks up. His name's Johnny. You know him as like kind of more of like one of the hot-headed miners in town. I hear what you're saying, Cesario, but don't be putting this blame on us. That hole's been sitting out there waiting for anybody to investigate. The whole town didn't go investigating it, okay? We've all been stuck, not able to get down that stairwell, so I guess now we can all get down that stairwell. Thank you for your work, but let's not be putting blame on just the miners for this crap. There's a lot of other stuff in town that hasn't gone investigated.
Johnny, watch your language. Don't be saying crap at the town meeting.
All right.
You see his hand tighten on like around his like waistband, perhaps a weapon is at his waist, but he doesn't take any action. But you see him kind of tense up.
Folks,
still.
Saying crap in front of the elders.
I have been here a long time, everyone, and this is going to get us nowhere. We have to keep cool heads. Everyone check under your chairs.
You see the town like look around. Everyone's kind of like, okay, and they look under their chairs.
Tub has used his wild touch feature to grow little lilies under everyone's chairs.
Oh,
Very cute.
very cute. Everyone pulls up the little flowers, and
A sign of
It's
peace. Let this calm your nerves. We, the three of us, very capable. Oh, sorry, the four of us, including Serpiente. Oh, sorry, the five of us, including Gunther. The five of us in the Light Springs Rangers, we don't know what's going on, but we do know we're here to find out. We're here to investigate. If anyone has anything useful for us connected to what's going on, now's the time to say it.
There are no secrets here.
A half-giant woman speaks up. Her name is Karina. You all know her pretty well as well. You know, she's been here a good while. You also know that she is a Ludaceline follower, a frequent visitor to the hill. As a Ludaceline follower, we are quite used to listening to voices that perhaps are peculiar to us. Did this voice seem prophetic? Did it seem like it had something
No, he was a little
good
silly
for us?
guy.
Or was it an evil prophet, perhaps?
I think more like cheeky, like a cheeky little fella, mischievous maybe.
Worth listening to, though.
I mean, he kind of was just like an earful.
Well, worth listening to in that if they're going to keep putting dangerous things in the paths of our citizens, that's worth listening to.
You hear the audience is definitely like stirred up by that. There's a lot of voices of like discontent and concern sort of speaking up, and an elven woman, one of the new timers in town, speaks up. Well, are our kids going to be in danger? Like, what are we going to do to stop these new things from popping up? I mean, I don't want we can tell our kids day in and day out to not mess with things, but clearly they all have their minds of their own. So, what are we doing?
Far be it from me to tell you how to parent, but we could be arming our children, not with weapons, but with knowledge. Don't keep any secrets. Tell them exactly what's going on. Perhaps encourage them to continue working together. I have myself funded some of the ventures of some of your young ones.
You hear some just like discontent at the fact that like you're encouraging some of the mischievousness of the kids, maybe.
It was that very spirit of curiosity and adventure that started Light Springs' current prosperity. Despite the challenge, there's plenty of prosperity. Oh, but keeping them safe? Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
As the discussion is continuing, Mabel would like to just look in the crowd and just scan it and to see. I know this is the first time like almost everyone in the town is there, but to see if there's any like new faces or just like unfamiliar faces in the crowd.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
I think it's
Instinct,
Yeah.
maybe?
Instinct is perceived.
Because I'm trying to perceive.
Yes.
And
Go
then
ahead
I
and
would
roll instinct.
And I would like to spend a hope to use my experience friend to all, meaning Mabel knows everyone here
You know
pretty
everyone
much.
in town. That's
I
right.
do know everyone in town. 25 with fear.
25 with fear. You look around the room, and for the most part, you don't see anybody new in town. You know, everyone seems very familiar. There's definitely like some people that have come out kind of the woodworks that like don't always go to these meetings, or maybe don't always come around to town gatherings and stuff. And one in particular stands out to you is the woman from the shack, or who's like been living in solitude in that like abandoned house. She's a large woman with a sword, a very large sword that she keeps strapped to her back. Her name is Delilah, and she does not come to these town meetings. She's kind of been in like despair and has kind of been keeping to herself, and was hoping like her return to town would be like a symbol, but it seems to have like fallen short of that. She would hope that people would be like, why'd you return? And no one really acknowledged it. That aside, she is here now at this meeting, and that seems strange to you as like someone who like hasn't really been making much of a public appearance.
Karina, have you checked in with Ludaceline recently about anything strange happening in town?
No, it hasn't been on the top of our minds, but now that we have this whole ordeal to discuss, I think we will be seeking Ludaceline's guidance for sure, to see what news they might have, or message or guidance.
Who are we to turn up our noses at wisdom no matter where it comes from?
Exactly, Tub. Most excellent.
I meant that as a veiled criticism, but it's okay.
I do not understand, so I will ignore what you're saying to me now.
Mabel kind of leans into Tub and is like, Tub, I'll be right back. Do you need another tea?
Please, I'm struggling up here.
I'll be
It's just
right
Tub
back.
alone.
And Serpiente.
And Serpiente now is hanging out with Tub on the main stage here. Some more people are like chiming in and asking like lots of questions and sort of, it seems that as they see Mabel step off the stage, they're taking this as an opportunity to kind of like burst out and just like ask you a cacophony of questions.
Yes, I did take the storm snake, and no, you can't have any of it.
As that goes on, we follow Mabel over to the bar area.
Mabel goes to the bar, gets Tub another tea, orders another Dubba Bubba for herself, and then gets a Bubba Brew. And on her way back, she was going to stop by Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. I got you a drink.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Mabel. Thank you.
Yeah, I notice you don't usually come to these, so I kind of just, wanted to extend a friendly gesture of, thank you for joining.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, this one seemed kind of important. Seems like there's some stuff going on in town that a little bit more important than just kind of land disputes. Seems like something not right's happening here.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. I don't know. Things just don't seem right. I can't put my paw to it. It was weird. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. Something new in town. So, a new mystery, but still pretty scary. But I'm not that scared. But still pretty scary.
Right. Well, it's good to have a little bit of fear, so you know what. Kind of keep your mind wits about you and such. But I mean, are we as a town gonna do anything? I mean, there seems to be someone terrorizing us below the ground here.
I mean, I think that's why we're here. Just kind of get people's thoughts and opinions on how to work through this. I know Jimmy's real quick, just like, let's kill him, which it's not that easy.
Well, town's looking at you all, you three. You got the most knowledge about Gilliam. Is that his name?
Yeah. Have you heard that name before?
I haven't, but I will say, well, I'm from out of town. I'm from that. Well, I was originally from that other outpost about 100 miles north of here. You know that town? That's 100 miles north of here.
Yeah, that town that's 100 miles north. Yeah, I know that town.
Well, some weird stuff happened there, and that's why we came here in the first place. And then we left, and I came back, and I mean, one of the weird things was trying to get the attention of the folks in town. Like, it wasn't normal crimes. It wasn't just like a murder here, a murder there. Although those have been happening here, but I do think that's unrelated. Just that, but who's to say? It was larger things like setting traps and trying to get big town meetings like this to kind of happen. But we never figured it out, and now that little outpost 100 miles from here is no more.
It was just like gone.
Gone. Well, a lot of people died from that same blight that came through town here, and that scared off a lot of people, and partially deaths and some unnatural things in town. Partially just desertion caused the outpost to just fall apart, I guess. This is the first time anyone's really asked me about this, Mabel. It's kind of I've been back for about 3 months, I think, or so, and
Yeah, it kind of just. I don't think anyone wanted to overstep. I mean, you came with when you first were here. It wasn't just you,
right.
and then your family
It
left.
was my family, yeah.
Left, and then you came back and kind of, not putting the blame on you, but you shut yourself out. We kind of just figured you needed some time.
I came back different. I'll say
You came back. You came back different. Yes, you
I
did.
came back different. But I know I appreciate the respect of boundaries and such, but it's just nice kind of talking about it, I guess.
Well, you are more than welcome to always stop by the Rangers Lodge if you ever just need to talk, just need to vent. If you have ideas, if you don't necessarily want to, speak out and out right now, if you want to join the Rangers, that's always an option.
That's good. That's good to know. I won't make a decision right now, but I appreciate you offering. I do feel I am a fighter. I am prepared to swing.
Oh, absolutely.
To swing this sword, So if that's what the Rangers need, I could be there for that.
Yeah, I mean that, and you just seem like a good person, and that's what's really important.
I appreciate that, Mabel. The two of you kind of keep on your conversation. Meanwhile, around you, there's sort of the cacophony is getting a little out of hand, as I think Tub is maybe struggling to keep the 6 different factions here, sort of, or 5 different, however many, all these parties in here having different voices and different wants and needs. He's struggling perhaps a bit.
It doesn't really matter where all my money came from. I have it and it's mine and it's safe, but that's besides the point. Cesario, any ideas?
I snap my book shut again, and I stand up, and I say, "Look, my point earlier still stands. There is something very, very creepy going on down in the mines. Now, who amongst us is going to go investigate it? I do not want it to be the children. That is not the good solution. I don't want it to be the old people. They are old. I don't, and I look at Linos. I look at Linos and I go, and the firecracker kid, and I go, no offense to you all. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it is happening in your space. But I get it. That's not your job. Your job is to gather the salt and the lumixorite. But something fucking weird is happening there. Now, if you would grant us permission," and I motion to me and Tub, and I motion out into the crowd where Mabel is standing, and I go, just if we could get some sort of free pass. Y'all put up weird fences. Gross, nasty fences.
You say that,
Ew.
and Johnny's like, and you all stopped inviting us to Bubba's.
I hate to kind of say this because I feel like it comes off really rude. Bubba's is like a business. It's like a place you can just go to. It's like 7-Eleven.
But you all stopped inviting us to the town meetings.
Now, when was the last time anybody's invited you to go to 7-Eleven? You just go.
Do we have town
there
meetings at 7-Eleven? No, we don't, Cesar. Don't play stupid with me. You all stopped inviting us to the town meetings that you held here at Bubba's.
Because and let's just, if we want to hash it out, we can hash it out. Y'all kind of got weird for a while. Y'all got real tribal and protective and very closed off.
Don't put that on us. That was the whole town. The whole town had a bit of a tribal problem, don't you think? We're working on getting through it, but it wasn't just the miners. You Rangers had your tree projects that you kept too.
I will say, you say the tree project. The tree project was growing a lovely forest.
And we had the salt project to get the town more salt.
and the salt is nom, 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 nom. So I walk up to a random table that has
the
ordered
salt
like a
shaker.
basket of fries, and I grab some fries and I go, delicious. The point of the matter is that even today, when we went to the mines to kind of be like, hey, it was almost like we knew there were children trapped in the mines, but there was still a discussion of like, well, do we want to fuck with the miners? And I'm not, look, the past is the past. The present is now. I don't feel we should have that even discussion. If there are people, innocent people trapped in the mines, I don't think that the three of us should necessarily feel that we need to be like, how are we going to save? We should just be able to go up to y'all and be like, there's children down there in the scary hole. Let us go get the children.
Roll a presence roll.
Uh-oh.
I would like to help. Spend a hope
Okay.
to help.
How are you helping?
I've been here a very long time before these mines were even open. This land should be for all of us to use and explore. Even though the children put themselves in danger, there's something to be learned about their sense of adventure and their sense of wonder. Perhaps we need to unlock that a little bit. What do you think, miners?
Becky, would you argue that just because my natural sort of passive-aggressive shit-talking abilities, could I spend a hope to use my experienced shit-talker?
You
in
are
this
definitely doing some shit talking.
You ate
whether
fries
in
off
this
somebody's
conversation
table.
or the rest of the night. Yeah.
moment? Great. Ooh, that's still not a great roll. That is, with total, that is a 13 with hope.
13 with hope. Johnny here, this hothead, doesn't seem very convinced by this whole, like there's still a lot of stuff that he's bringing up that you're not necessarily addressing. But Linos will kind of step in here and like put his hand on Johnny and kind of speak to the two of you. Now, Johnny here's got a temper, no doubt, but what Tub and you are saying, Cesario, is correct, is that the town's in danger and we need to be putting some of this stuff to the side. Obviously, there's some issues here in town that we're leaving a little unaddressed, but one thing that we shouldn't leave unaddressed is that there's a danger below our very feet, right? Can we all agree? And the whole town's like, yeah, there's a danger below our feet, yeah. So I'll speak for the group here, for the miners, and say, yeah, the rangers can enter our cave and get into the mine shafts and get wherever you need to go in order to figure this out. The miners, we love digging. We love getting our rocks. We love getting our salt. We love getting a little mix right and all that. This mystery bullshit, that's not our thing. That's not our thing. And we had that discussion last summer about, who should be protecting the town or who should be looking out. Well, I think it came to fruition that it should be the rangers. You all are you read, you know stuff, you know the land, you know the plants, you know more than just rocks and salt.
No, you're right.
So I don't know if we're voting tonight, but my vote is to let these three into the mines and let them continue their investigation.
We will do that. And everyone, I know you're worried. You should be worried, but also, if I could just soothe your fears. Not because of the three of us. We are nothing special. However, when we first arrived to Light Spring all those years ago, we stuck a rod of metal into the ground and let the lightning change the land. And that's something to marvel at. This is a place that's worth being in love with. I spent a lot of time. I've slept here, everywhere here. And this is a place that is worth protecting, and we are going to do our best to protect it. Don't let this one thing, this one worry, stop you from loving Light Spring, helping each other. Okay?
There's a consensus of agreement around the crowd here as they hear your inspiring words.
And I think Cesario follows up to say, and I think that for the point of, yes, Johnny, you are correct. We don't really invite the minors to come to meetings sometimes. The reasons why we don't need to get into. But how does the town feel that periodically, every now and then, we have one of these town meetings, not at Bubba's, but at their kind of janky theme park that they made.
Mind your own salt.
Lino steps in again. No, I don't think we should meet there. I think we should shut that down. That's a conversation for a different day. Clearly, I was the minority with the minors on that one, but I almost stepped in and said, please don't make us meet there, Cesario.
No, we should. Let's all come see what you made.
We're all one town, one big umbrella.
You see,
I look out to the crowd, and I look out to the crowd. I'm like, wouldn't you want to bring your kids there?
Yeah, I haven't slept there.
I don't have kids. Don't ask me this. Don't ask me this. I'm not proud of it.
Okay, folks. If there's anything out there that you have not felt comfortable saying in this large group setting, find one of us and share it in privacy.
As you all are kind of ending this conversation and wrapping up this meeting, people start kind of ambling around. They're getting their food, they're getting more drinks, they're ready to kind of let off some steam here tonight. But as you all start sort of saying your goodbyes and having different conversations off of this stage, someone comes running into the building, slams the doors open, saloon style. In walks a young dwarven man, someone who's maybe on the verge of leaving the youth teen group and is moving into adulthood a bit. Comes sprinting into the town, clearly came from horseback, and yells out, "Hey, there's something real strange on the north side of town. There's that where that caravan was found with the bodies."
Yes.
Well, I know we kind of buried them, but they're back on the surface. Not alive, but they're...
Who's back?
The bodies are back on the surface again.
Cesario stands up and cracks his knuckles and puts his book away, and goes, I like to punch. And just starts walking outside.
Tub will say,
Get your families home, everyone.
and we'll turn into a dire wolf and wait outside to be mounted.
If anyone is able and willing and good with weapon, you are more than welcome to join us. And
everybody gets up and walks away.
Everyone leaves
Maple,
except for Delilah, who's there with her sword and is like, I guess I'll join you all.
I love that. And then Mabel grabs Serpiente and chugs the whole drink because he barely drank anything because he's a little snake, and runs out to catch up to the other two.
And we will end there for tonight with the message that dead bodies have come back to the surface, being dug up from their previous burial.
Is it raining outside?
Yes, I pictured it raining for some reason. I was like,
great. Then it's storming.
It was
as
raining.
This dwarven 20-year-old.
When somebody slams into a bar, they should be soaking
why
wet.
did it was
He is.
already raining in my head, for sure.
He's got a cowboy hat that's dripping water off of
Exactly.
it. Big trench coat. He looks cool, but he's only 20.
Oh, good specify.
This could get dicey.
Boy, I didn't think there was going to be zombies in the Wild Wild West, but here we are. Thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned to our next episode. Not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that.